This is a revolution.
I am the demo god.
All elite.
Freshly squeezed is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
John Silver fucked this up. Paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
It's the FTW World Championship.
Bubbly. All right, Kenny's got to be cool, right?
The all-elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots. The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody.
Welcome to AEH, the All Elite Hour. My name is Brian, and this show is brought to you by the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go join that Facebook group. Also, Happy New Year. Happy
New Year. Happy New Year.
Also, join the live chat.
Well, I was just learning about the live chat. I'm not part of the live chat, but apparently it's
everyone. It's great.
Mayhem.
It's so great. Oh no, it's not mayhem. It's pure positivity.
I'm going to say, if you want to join the live chat, join the live chat, but the discussion threads are pretty...
How about this?
Pretty non-toxic.
If you want your opinion accepted, come to the live chat.
All right. Well, how do you get to the live chat, MJ? Hello, MJ, by the way. I didn't intro you yet. Hello. How are you?
You keep telling people to go to the live chat, but you never tell them how.
Yeah, how do you... I don't even know how to get there. And I'm
you
an
reach
admin.
out to me. I'm
all right.
admin.
Well, I'm
you
reaching out to you right now.
List.
No, I'm reaching out to you right now.
Yeah, I made it. There's a thread, and maybe I'll put a thread. You know what? I'm gonna put a thread.
Okay. And maybe you should repost it.
And add people by name.
People in the live chat were like going off about how the admins weren't doing anything. I literally was like, not my chat. I'm letting MJ take this one.
And of course, Kyle. Hello, Kyle. How are you, sir? Well, Happy New Year. Happy 2022.
Happy New Year. Happy 2022. And Dan Housen is officially a free agent as of today.
Is he? That's it?
Yeah, he did. And he posted a video that I'm pretty sure is pretty much a direct reference that he's going to AEW.
Well, and I mean, it's always a tell when people close their Pro Wrestling T store, right?
Well, he didn't close the Pro Wrestling T store. It was like a different store.
Oh, was it?
Did.
It wasn't? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and people think that's an indication that he's about to have an AEW shop store, which I don't understand the difference because he already has a Pro Wrestling T store. AEW shop is the same exact
that little,
thing.
Little AEW logo.
Yeah, just maybe it's because it got breached.
Well,
but Dan Housen posted a video today of him with Davis, you know, the guy who helps his helper, his assistant, and he was on crutches, and he was like, Davis, it's the first of the year, and I'm free, I'm ready to go out there, and he like Davis opens the gate, and he goes, that's it. That's it. He's like, it's just a gate. It's the gate to my backyard. It's open. It's like, okay. He's like, well, let's go get some burgers. And people may have thought, oh, that's just a funny thing, except for Dan Housen has specifically been posting videos where he goes to A&W, like the food restaurant,
the root beer
asking
and burgers,
for Tony Elite
floats.
and Corey, and at the end of each video, he says he wants a burger.
So I mean, he's a free agent.
Pretty sure we're going to see a Dan Housen as All Elite soon. And when that happens, I cannot wait.
What about what's going to happen with Danhausen Fanhausen?
It's going to explode, okay?
What if he's like, actually, we can't have that. It's got to go the way. I don't know. I don't know why
You're doing this on air.
Oh, you think that AEW is going to step in and tell me that
I don't know.
Can't run
or maybe the
root
root beer place will. I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, this is a new year, and I'll tell them to suck my dick. So.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't be starting this year. You know, I thought that we were going to, even before we started this, like Kyle, you suggested we were going to talk about what our goals, our hopes, and dreams for AEW in 2022.
Well, he never even said it like
a reflection.
No, he said like
a reflection back on 2021,
right.
like, you know, from some of our favorite stuff. But,
but what's blocking that? What's blocking that?
Well, before we get to that, I will say 2021 gave us one last big fuck you yesterday by taking Betty White from us. So, fuck you, 2021.
No relation to Jay.
I was going to ask you. I was wondering.
We don't know about that, though. We can't confirm or deny that.
I think she went to New Zealand. Are we sure that they weren't, like, romantically involved? Like a motherly...
Has Jay White ever said he didn't like the Golden Girls?
Right. I don't think he. I've never heard him say that, and I also never heard him say he didn't. So
it's true.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Betty White.
Yeah.
True legend.
Yeah. Well. So anyway.
But that wasn't the only bad thing about 2021. Right before the new year started. I guess we'll just. Do
you have the
flat
tweet?
Out say yeah because I don't want to.
I have the audio.
I don't want to misquote anything.
Right.
At all. So, for those who don't live on Twitter or have just completely missed all wrestling media, kudos to you.
Yeah, I mean, it was New Year's Eve, like
dumpster fire of a night last night.
Mm-hmm.
So Big Swole, former AEW talent who left recently. She wasn't released. Like people, I saw people like shitting on her, saying she's just mad because she got fired. She wasn't released. She literally just chose not to re-sign with the company, and she went on a podcast or did an interview with something with an outlet, and she said in Fightful Wrestling posted the article about it, and essentially. They asked her, why did she leave AEW? And and people were getting like a lot of stuff mixed up. Like people are taking this as her claiming that AEW is racist. She never once said that.
No.
In the article at all. She said that, and I'll just quote it. She said that she told Tony Khan she didn't want to re-sign because her peace was being disrupted. If anybody knows me or knows myself, if anything is disrupting your peace, it's time to let it go.
Okay.
It might be scared or be hard, but it's time to let it go. He said when Kenny said that, it was the circle coming to an end because before she left, Kenny told her how great it was. He praised her for her match with Diamante, the Three Strikes feud, which was a great match and a great feud.
Okay.
That was on Dark. It wasn't on Dynamite. That was here you go.
Right.
Little fuel for your fire
right there.
for that one. But he praised her for that, and apparently Kenny and Big Swole had bumped heads a lot.
Okay.
And so she liked that he finally praised her and stuff, and then so she felt that was a good way for the circle to come to an end with Kenny praising her and stuff, and leave AEW on a good note like that. So she told him that she appreciated that, but she said that her heart stopped being in it is the reason why she left AEW, and it was because of a lot of things, but mostly basically due to complaints that we've heard since day one of the company. And it's now year 3. Today is their year 3 of AEW, and these problems still exist. And it's due to the women's division, like the lack of TV time, and them having to go through all these hoops of trying to get TV time, unlike the men who don't have to do that. And she said it was a lack of diversity. But see, this is where people are fucking up. People read where she said lack of diversity, but she made sure that when she said lack of diversity, she also said my people and a lack of black people, like in prominent power, in prominent positions in the product and in power, like making decisions. People read diversity and immediately thought she meant as in everybody, and they start naming all these, basically anybody who's not white. But what I think people misinterpret it as that she really meant is that she wants to see more black people like getting represented better on TV and in the company. And she even made a point, and this is a pretty eye-opening thing in her interview. She said that one of the things that led her to leaving AEW, where she finally saw that she knew she needed to, was because she said her daughter would watch AEW all the time. She said she finally she stopped watching AEW and started watching WWE more. And Big Swole asked her about it, and she said it was because she doesn't see people like her on AEW, and then on WWE she sees Big E and Bianca, and she liked that. And I mean, Swole's not wrong. You've got this is now year 3 of AEW. Yes, AEW is a diverse company. There is a lot of people of different ethnic backgrounds, but when you look at it, who's pushed, who's currently in championship, who has a championship, who has had a championship in the past, and who is currently in the title picture. Scorpio Sky was the first tag champion, and Nyla Rose was the women's champion. That's it. There's not been a black world champion or a black TNT champion, and right now in the current title picture, there's not a single black person that's even remotely in the title picture.
No, okay, but does that count? Does that count for Mexicanos though?
Well, she said diversity, but
that's what I'm saying. So is that going to straight her ethnicity, or is she not? I'm not saying that she is.
Well, I think when she just said diversity and then she said a lack of my people, she meant she more or less wanted to say that, but she said diversity, and people read diversity and immediately started pointing out all these other ethnic background people, and not just black people, which is the whole issue here. And this has been the issue.
I didn't even see that as the issue. Really?
Yeah,
I didn't even see an issue. Well, until the tweet.
Yeah. And
Tony's tweet.
Yeah, I don't think he read that whole article, by the way.
Yeah, and see, and that's been a problem. Like I've been on all kinds of media for when it comes to AEW since the beginning. I've seen it all, and this has been a criticism I've seen since day one.
And it's just
they don't push black. Yeah, they don't push black people, and there's not any being pushed right now to be like a world champion or not. And people saw that, people read that, and they immediately assumed Swole was calling out her. Like, she didn't say anything bad at all.
Right.
These are legit constructive criticisms for the company that has been said since day one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I may have missed.
No, and didn't she? She also said that this is some of the stuff that she brought up in her exit interview with Tony.
In her exit interview with company. Yeah.
So I guess we can get to Tony's tweet.
It's
just, and then.
So
basically that's the gist of it. It's on. You can find the article and read it for yourself. It's real long, really worth reading.
Sure.
Read the whole fucking article, not just the headline, because too many people are reading just the headline and not reading the article.
For sure.
And that's what she said. Okay, so and before I get to Tony's tweet. How many people? And when this came out, people immediately flamed Big Swole, saying that she was using her race as a way to try and justify her leaving AEW, and trying to. And people even said people who were sharing this were race baiting, and for agreeing with Swole.
What?
And shit. Yeah,
it's an opinion thing, man. It's what happens these days.
And people were also. People were saying that that this was wrong for her to do. Those same people who are shitting on Swole for doing this interview, talking about the criticisms for the company she used to work for, and said that she's just mad that she got fired. Those are the same people who praise every single ex-WWE wrestler who goes on Talk is Jericho and talks shit about WWE. What's the difference? People talk shit about people go on interviews and they air their grievances about companies all the time.
Sure.
But,
I mean, I don't think she did anything wrong,
Yeah, I saw.
There's only one thing I wish she would have done different. It's
zero wrong.
Her initial release, the release statement she brought out when she left, maybe she should have talked about that a little bit in there instead of made it seem like... I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm not even saying that. I just wish she would have done that a little different. It would have creamed down what she's trying to really say.
Yeah, I get that too, and that's a good point. That some people brought that up too. Is like when she first initially left AEW, she put out a tweet basically saying that they mutually agreed for her not to resign, and she didn't bring any of this up.
No,
but But she may have been in a different spot, a different place in it, and now she's had time to leave and think about it, and so now she wants to be truthful.
And she doesn't work there anymore. So she's like, well, maybe I can just give some constructive criticism.
because at the time when she released that was her. She had one more day left.
But why do you think she said all this stuff now? Well, I guess it was on a podcast, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it on her podcast?
I think that's the reason why.
They just asked her why she left, and she told them why she left.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she didn't say anything bad. She didn't dog Tony Khan. She didn't call him racist. She just said constructive criticism that has been said.
Yeah,
from
and it's
the
her
very
opinion.
beginning.
It's her podcast.
Yeah, it's her opinion.
Okay, but now,
and people are saying that, and I've seen people where. People are trying to, because a bunch of AEW wrestlers, including some black talent like Powerhouse Hobbs and Captain Sean Dean, have put out tweets, not saying anything bad about Swole, but basically saying from their experience in the company, which is fine. People have different experiences.
Supporting Tony and supporting AEW.
Yeah, just because Hobbs and Captain and Sean Dean had a good experience doesn't mean Big Swole is lying.
100%,
and her feelings aren't valid.
100%.
But so anyway, to get to so she said that Tony Khan, CEO of AEW, responded, retweeted the Fightful article, and he legitimately said, and I quote, "The top two AEW executives are brown. Me and Mega.
Do we know who that is, by the way?
She's came out with them before.
I've never seen her, honestly.
Well, she's come out. I guess come on the program before.
I guess she's not as talked about on TV. She's more of a true backstage person.
She
might just be an actual business higher up.
Yeah, but he said Yeah, he said those top two executives are brown. And this has got to be the worst thing I think I've seen. He said Jade, Bowens, Caster, Dante, Nyla, Isaiah, and Mark Quinn have all won on TV this month. Okay, first of all, don't fucking just start naming off the black people who won on TV this month. Like I get, he's my minority, and other people have also put this out there. Does this not come off as the same exact way as if someone who is saying, "Oh, I'm not racist. I have black friends"?
You know what's really weird is that Nyla gets presented as a Native American.
Yeah, this literally comes off like that way to me.
Very much.
And he said that. Then he said the TBS title has been very diverse. I let Swole's contract expire as I felt her wrestling wasn't good enough. Hashtag AEW Rampage Street Fight tonight.
Do you think he was drunk?
Yes.
That's what people are wondering if that's happened. Okay, so think about the rest of what he said. He completely threw Swole under the bus and shit on her wrestling ability, as him explaining for why he let her contract expire. Just back in March, there is an article where he praised Swole, said she is a great wrestler, and he hopes that and the only reason she hasn't been on TV is because of medical issues, and he hopes that she comes back soon. And not even just that. Think about it, he's her boss. He hired her. He hired her because he thought she was a good wrestler. Correct?
You'd think
if you're just going to shit on her wrestling ability, why did you hire her?
Right.
If you didn't think she was a good wrestler.
I was actually at the show in Charlotte when she got. I think that was her first match, and and the crowd was really behind her because she was the hometown person. This was, I think, one of her first big matches. For AEW, and that's what ended up getting her signed.
Yeah, and what so you got that he shit on, which is completely unprofessional in every fucking way.
Very much.
I was waiting for it to be a hack. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, okay, you got hacked.
If Vince McMahon or Nick Khan was to tweet out, was to release people and then tweet out, we let them go because we felt their wrestling wasn't good enough, people would eat them up.
Yeah.
But because it's Tony Khan, all the fans are coming in and defending the shit out of him, saying that he was in the right about this. I don't think he's right. I think he honestly should have just kept his fucking mouth shut.
Well, he hasn't said anything about it yet, right? He hasn't.
No.
At this point,
No, he hadn't deleted it. He hadn't apologized or
No.
nothing. And we'll get to like the apologies in a minute. But okay, I just want to break down more of this tweet. So after that, he said he shit on Swole's wrestling ability. He then promoted Rampage with Street Fight Tonight. That street fight features 4 white women.
Well, one is Brazilian.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's true.
still,
Hi, Ty.
Still.
Hey, Ty. Ty?
yeah.
Why did he use the word brown? Seriously.
Also-
like, what are you doing?
Also, though, why did he promote the street fight? There was literally all kinds of other matches on the card. Doesn't that come off as a little weird to in a quote about diversity and all the black people who won? You put street fight.
Yeah, well, what were the other matches again? Remind me.
Cody and
Ethan
for the TNT title.
Taz was breaking down the red rum.
Taz was breaking down the
Right.
red rum, and then I think
Yeah, but hey, wait a minute. You can't expect the dude to change his card just because this tweet dropped and he's being an asshole, right?
Well, no, I just meant like
this
No,
this is build up
it-
stuff. It was.
oh. The match has already happened. This is pre-taped.
That's
but
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
literally
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
only said street fight. Like he could have just left it as AEW Rampage Tonight, but he put AEW Rampage Street Fight.
well, he was promoting the main event.
He's,
I guess,
listen,
but
He's a
someone,
promoter at heart.
But
one of the
still,
best
fan at heart.
responses to this, and it just is eye opening. Is this one guy on Twitter said, "My man Tony Khan was able to name all the black people who won on TV this month in a single tweet, while still having enough room in the tweet to shade Big Swole's wrestling ability and promote Rampage. And this was supposed to prove that they're good at diversity."
Yeah.
Because, for those who don't know, you have very limited number, a very small amount of characters you can use on Twitter.
Was it 140 or did they extend it? Wasn't like
It's like 270, I think.
I was about to say, do you know how long it is? People can just take
Yeah.
tweet, look up stuff. Hey, yeah.
What he should have done, and then someone said this, he should have retweeted that article and said that he should have he should just say that as the CEO of AEW, he's gonna work on making. And he's going to work on making AEW a more accepting and a workplace that people will feel better at.
Which that does sound like a Tony Khan tweet too. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah. So
Says
you got
like
that
that,
happen.
like, come on.
So that happens, and then of course, this is what was really shitty. It's like all these AEW fans came to his rescue and defended him. The same ones who I see shit on everything WWE does, or when WWE talent does something similar,
right.
But it's like, because it's Tony Khan, it's okay for him to say that and shit on a talent. Or people are shitting on Big Swole, saying that she was a terrible wrestler and that she he was right and stuff. Big Swole was literally one of the people who was who is the reason why Britt Baker got so big, because their feud. She started doing they started promoting off each other, and that elevated Britt Baker. And then Big Swole was also in that match with Britt Baker that the fans expressed their voice about not wanting it to be on the pre-show, wanting to put it on the main show, and AEW changed it. That was Big Swole and Britt Baker. So where was y'all's talking shit about her then? Just because she left down and she expressed her opinions?
Well, this
about
is
the company?
why. I'm going to tell you right now, because most fans today are not wrestling fans, they're brand fans.
Exactly.
Well,
like
yeah,
I said,
that's true.
This right here is this whole situation is no better time than to say you should always support talent, not companies.
Yeah.
Especially
so now what
not
though? Like, what is
billionaires or millionaires? But it doesn't stop there, because after all that happened, Leo Rush tweeted out, and people are shitting on Leo Rush, giving him shit because of his past. He has every right to feel this way. I don't care if he quit in the past or shit like that. He has every right to feel like this. He tweeted, "I'm not cool with any of this shit, to be honest. Nah, nope. if nobody says something, then I will, because this is fucked up, and now I'm pissed. And people wondering what he's talking about. Then he literally just tweeted, "Cap locks apologize at Tony Khan at AEW." So what this tells you, this is already going to cause an issue with people who are in the company. Like, how many people in the company is this going to affect now when they see how Tony Khan tweeted?
There's going to be a huge ripple effect.
Swole had a lot of friends in AEW, and then not even just that, all the free agents that just became available. What are they going to think when are they going to sign with AEW now that they see how the boss treats former talent?
It's a good, very good points. I know there's been people that are saying that they're actually like praising Tony. Like, well, I like his honesty. I like that he's actually like putting this out there. And to an extent, I can respect that, but also, yeah, there's some things that you just have to keep behind closed doors, like you said. Like,
wasn't a good wrestler.
Yeah, like don't say it. Like don't say that.
This is why Vince McMahon has somebody else tweet for him.
He literally proved CM Punk's point in that promo when he said Triple H, "Oh, I think he doesn't have enough. In him." You know, that proves what the fuck. Like, you came back because of that, CM Punk. Like, what's up?
Yeah, now what? I mean, he was that was one of the big things, right? Didn't he come back because of how Tony Khan treated his talent and stuff? And treated Brody. I know that was a big deal with it, but still, like, this is not a very.
It's not a good look.
No.
Like, honestly, Tony Khan needs to apologize, and they need to do it. But here now we have another issue. Now
we do.
Well, yeah. Now AEW's kind of shot themselves in the foot, because it's like. On Wednesday, if Jade wins, are they just doing it to save face? Or if Ruby wins, Swole was right.
Oh, yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
Do we even know if Jade has an opinion on all this, too? So
she hadn't tweeted. She's just been
maybe because she
doing her normal tweets. Yeah, but people
weird.
brought up
this is all weird for a minute. It's just
people brought up Jade being pushed, saying, "Oh, well, how do you explain Jade? She's 30-0 and undefeated, and about to win the TBS Women's Championship." Most of those wins have been on Dark and Elevation, not Dynamite.
Yeah. I saw. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Darius Lockhart, he also tweeted about it.
Yeah, not just like free agents, like as far as like people from WWE and Ring of Honor. A lot of great indie talent are shitting all over Tony Khan.
Just lost another one in the chat.
Who? Oh, just a member. I see. Darius said, "Absolutely not. This is completely disrespectful, not to only Swole, but to the black community that AEW has been consistently not listened to. I wanted to be part of the change in AEW so desperately. I wanted to be a part of the change AEW so desperately needs, but you're showing that you're willingly missing the point at Tony Khan." And he was just quoting the whole tweet that.
Yeah.
Not good.
Someone, this one guy retweeted with a video of ranting, and it was a really good rant. He basically said that Tony Khan could have took this opportunity to step up and show people that AEW is not just a progressive company on paper, but is really trying to make a change. But he completely missed the ball here.
Does he make a statement on it, MJ? What do you think? Do you think he has to say something, or do you think he'll just like delete the tweet and then
he'll be just pressured into it,
into talking about it?
Yeah, into apologizing.
Yeah.
If you listen, dude, they're about to go on TBS. They got all these people now. Got to apologize.
He needs to absolutely apologize.
This is what he needs to figure out.
If he doesn't apologize to like just make an apology tweet, he needs to at least make a public apology tweet to Swole for throwing her. Because not only did he shit on wrestling ability, he did it on such a public forum.
Right.
It's like almost he took a page out of Cornette's book.
Cornette?
Yeah.
Think about that.
And Swole made sure in her interview, she said that she didn't want to say anything because certain fans of the company can't take criticism. And I'm like, well, yeah, and obviously the fucking CEO either.
Right. Seriously.
Well, then at that point, why say it?
I mean, he's never been good at taking criticism. Like I said, I think we've talked about it before. I was on a media call where he legitimately embarrassed this woman on a media call when she asked about the women's division by just completely basically trying to throw it in her face everything he's done.
That he helped another company.
And, what he should be praised, what he should be praised for, and shit like that. But too many of the fucking AEW fan base, it's just like all about like praising him and he can do no wrong and no one sees anything wrong with it.
And well, this is the thing too, is when I saw the tweet that he made, I was like, man, the only reason why he speaks openly like that is because he's a person of color. That's it. That's why.
Yeah. And another
probably thought why he's going to get away with it too.
And speaking of that, I'm not going to say any names or things, but like people I saw in the comments and people when we posted all these tweets in the group that completely, disagreed and went off on it. Mm-hmm. Most of these people are white people, and as a white person, I have no fucking say in whether or not a black talent saying that they don't feel represented enough is valid or not. That's not my place, and I'm not even going to remotely try and.
Well, then, in another stance, Kyle, is that white people do see how we've had time to see how colored people have been treated in the past, and how people are still now, and how. People are, because, dude, every person of ethnicity has a group in their whole existence of this world that are racist. Like, that's what it is. But I think people need to understand that, listen, what these people go through. We've seen it. We've grown up, seen it in history books. Don't act like you do not know. Yeah. Just because your opinion is going to be something that makes someone mad.
Yeah. Like I see people like, oh, why are they making about skin color? Like why is that so important? Look at what they fucking went through.
I don't know. Maybe because they live in a fucking different world. They do. Yeah. Think about that.
It's like that's just what I think. I don't think like us, me, you, or any other white person should have any kind of say in disagreeing.
This big thing too is that this was an opinion.
Yeah,
this has been going on for what?
Constructive
4 years?
Criticism that's been
4 years. Where you have an opinion, you get called out all the time. Like
another thing in that interview, Swole said, because people keep bringing up that why aren't we throwing AEW under the bus when WWE took 40 years to make a black champion? Swole said made that a point and said that it shouldn't take 3 years to make a black world champion in AEW, and we're now in year 3 and there hasn't been. So,
I mean, on one hand, she's right. It's action. It's theater. It's live action theater, essentially. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like. Yeah. I mean, they could easily make it happen.
That's another thing. Like, people keep going, oh, why should they automatically be champions because of their skin color and stuff like that? They should have to earn it. Okay, look, let's not pretend this isn't a fucking scripted sport,
right?
Where people, where you write down who's gonna get the push. How do you earn that?
Right, and I think that goes back to Tony's tweet. I think that when he was praising Swole, like he said something about her record being strong, and it's like, dude, you're the guy that like fucking makes the thing. So like,
don't talk to us like it's kayfabe, bro.
Right,
it's
right,
not.
right.
Yeah, we know this is scripted. It's like It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, people want to be represented.
He has to say something.
He has to. And like, and all of this is like, this is just eye opening to show how that, like, all the people that, because like in the past, like I didn't want to believe it that people shit on AEW fans saying that they can't take criticism,
right,
or that they're closed minded. Yeah, just fucking they are.
Could it come? What about? And I mean, I don't want to say.
There's too much toxic positivity in AEW.
Well, I mean, like
you can't say anything negative.
Yes, with Tony, but do you think it also comes down to like the other people that are in the locker room, like Cody, Bucks?
Oh, Cody, man! Oh, man, Mr. America! Oh, man, he's probably going off on Tony right now. My daughter's black.
His also doesn't like.
Brandy
also is a terrible timing considering. the Brandy promo that just got so much shit.
Right.
And then this happens. It's like, this is not a good look at all.
It's like they're trying to create shock value.
Yeah, but this is like not. This isn't
no,
good.
but I'm just saying, think about it.
Bad.
But
yeah.
I didn't say shock value was always good.
But I will say, I will give it up. Some people who I've seen praise almost everything AEW does are absolutely not okay with this and and are making their voices heard about it. And I'm like, yeah, this is a serious issue. Like, AEW really fucked up here.
Do you think anyone's actually going to like quit over it or like leave or?
Maybe
I'll honestly, whenever contracts start to expire, I'll be really interested to see who resigns and who doesn't.
I'm going to be interested in how that the numbers are going to look for TBS.
Which free agents who have expressed in the past problems with this with other companies are going to look at AEW not like let's for example, Keith Lee's a free agent.
Right.
He's about to become available. What do you think he thinks seeing this? You think he's going to sign with AEW?
That's a good point. I don't know. It doesn't seem like Darius Lockhart is interested now either.
Yeah, Darius Lockhart. I mean, I don't know if he was ever had any interest in signing anyway, but this is pretty eye-opening that he's probably not going to anyway.
Right. Yeah, there's got to be an apology.
He needs to make an apology, and not just for the tweet. He needs to make an apology to Swole.
I had a bunch of White Claws
publicly.
And I was just feeling happy for 2022 and TBS.
You're going to make
Street Fight.
You're going to make. Well, I don't know if you made Sammy, but you're going to have Sammy apologize to Sasha, and then put him on leave for that.
Right.
And then you're going to say this.
What was that again? What did he do?
Yeah.
He was dropping N-bombs.
Years ago,
he was saying some inappropriate women stuff.
You're right.
Years ago, whenever he had like a WWE tryout, he went on a thing saying that he saw Sasha Banks, and he basically said, "Oh, I want to rape that woman."
Yeah, that's
if it would have been recorded, it probably would have been like, "Oh, he's saying it like I knew what he tried to say, but
it's locker room talk.
You shouldn't be saying that. No, you shouldn't be even saying that in the locker room, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No,
you shouldn't be saying that. But still, that's what I'm saying. You probably should just say, "Hey, I'd want to take her out and maybe have sex with her." And they'd be like, "Okay, it's still weird, but
I want to take her for a steak dinner."
Yeah.
Trying to think.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, and then you had problems with your town in the past, like Jimmy Havoc. Yeah, you got to go. You got an alcohol problem. We have other stuff, but that's what I'm saying. You're gonna do that, and then turn around and be like that.
Here's another point someone's made. He was very open about Swole gave constructive criticism, and then he turns around and shits on her for that on a public forum. He didn't say anything publicly about the fans that come in with the shitty fucking signs saying homophobic and transphobic shit to Nyla, or even the racist people who shout racist stuff. He never goes on Twitter and talks about that.
Are we sure? I can swear I remember him saying something about the Nyla, not addressing the sign like specifically, but saying if you bring any kind of if you say anything that's maybe, like fucking fucked up,
maybe a while back, but not here recently when it happened.
Oh, okay,
it was a big issue,
right?
Just he's getting too ahead of himself, man. I think he feels like he can have an opinion no matter what because of the climate of today. And listen, you're a billionaire that you're paying checks to a bunch of these fucking people, man. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just get off of Twitter.
But
or just get burner account.
Twitter's not a real place. That's what you see what I'm saying? Twitter's not a real fucking place.
Tweeted at all.
So why would you go on there and tweet something that a bunch of people, almost all your viewers are gonna fucking see?
All right, let's switch gears a little bit. Do you think if Twitter were around in the 90s, you think like Vince and Eric Bischoff would be tweeting and stuff, or do you think they would be?
I don't think Vince would because he'd still be a little bit. He still has the empire going.
I feel like Bischoff would be. I feel like he would have been.
Bischoff probably.
Think about Scott.
I mean, come on. This is
Scott.
We're talking about
Scott.
Oh, if he was too, Jesus Christ.
We're talking about the era where
Big Papa Pump,
where they literally talked about. They literally said spoilers live on
Right,
air.
yeah.
And Vince said the N-word back in the day, so...
Yes.
That's true.
To fucking
With a do-rag,
yeah.
and was the ECW champion. And then Booker T wants to say some, oh, man, we're good racial over here. Really? Why don't you look back at that
I thought you were
moment?
talking about Booker T, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's what he said it around. That's in the Booker T.
yeah.
Tell me he did not just say that.
I will say,
Booker, he's fucking said that.
Yeah, it was kind of odd timing too, because after the Tony tweet, Ty Conti and CM Punk just happened to want to do a Q&A at the gym.
We got to get the heat off of him.
Yeah, and not to mention another big thing that happened last night, and people made jokes saying that Tony probably texted him and said, "Hey, get the heat off of me." So for those who don't know, there's been ever since it came out that Sammy Guevara and his fiance broke up.
Bam!
People started, speculating.
What did
because they
Sammy
started
say?
Noticing.
What did Sammy say?
He started noticing that Ty and Sammy have been getting really close on the vlogs and stuff, and people started speculating that okay, maybe they broke up because they're dating.
Yeah.
Now, and they all denied it. Well, last night on New Year's at midnight, Sammy Guevara posted a picture of him kissing Ty Conti.
You lying ass motherfucker, Sammy. See, I wouldn't have to say shit.
So,
Dude, we can't hear you. You're so blown out.
I know. That's why. That was the meme, Brian.
so
That was the fucking meme. Yeah,
so
he
bad.
lied.
But
if he wanted to said shit publicly and would have just kept his personal life a fucking mute like he wanted in the first place, well, my bad. Quotations. I'm not messing with anyone in my workplace.
How bad is that? It's like because it's like I don't care that he's dating.
I don't.
Ty.
Yes,
he can date what he wants, but the fact that he proposed to his fiance live on Dynamite just a few months ago.
What was it, October?
And now he's
November?
Yeah, and now he's
Spanish
dating a talent. That's a little weird.
And he said he was not messing around with any of his workplace. He said that.
Yeah, he said that. He straight up said that.
Well, I think
But
he's trying to make it seem like they just started dating after
Hey, y'all
him and
think
Pam broke
that?
up.
Yeah, but do y'all think they tweeted that just to tweet that, or do you think he did that to take heat off of Tony?
That was probably to take some heat off of Tony.
Because people are really pissed off in the comments about that.
Right, little
I
misdirection.
think it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Because
it's hilarious.
It's a little weird that
It's a little coincidental. You're right.
But also it's it's kind of wrong that he's publicly showing his relationship on such a public forum after we literally just watched he got engaged on Dynamite.
And he said, "I want my life to be private."
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
He said that.
If you want your life
put
to
the
be
words in a
private,
graphic. That's what I have a problem. He put the words in the initial response in a graphic. He didn't even type it out. You put it in a fucking graphic. Which means words behind like what? It was like yellowish. Yeah. That's why if you have the time to do that, you're basically, I know what you're doing. I know he's doing it on purpose because he's trying to get the heat, man. You watch, he's going to turn heel next. Watch. I fucking bet you. He's going to turn heel next. And then all of a sudden, I bet tomorrow we're going to have a controversial podcast interview with Kenny Omega, and he's going to say some shit to get heat off Tony.
Right, yeah, maybe Kenny comes back.
Someone posted memes where it was like things from BT where Kenny's looking at his phone, he's doing a weird face, and it says the AEW EVP's looking at Twitter right now after Tony's tweet.
What the fuck? I mean, I can imagine. Really, I'm thinking what CM Punk is thinking because you already know how he is.
I'm wondering what. He's very outspoken.
Right. Wonder what Moxley's thinking. He's like at home. He's like, this shit is
someone
fucking
his own shit to deal with, Brian.
No. Someone
Yeah.
made a point of that. Someone said John Moxley continues to prove to be the smartest wrestler in the business by not using Twitter.
And MJF too, because he plays his character everywhere. So
well,
that's
speaking
what
of
you're
Mox,
supposed to fucking
did
do.
y'all hear about the shit that went down at GCW last night that people are pissed off about?
Oh God, what?
I don't know who it was. I didn't see who it was, but
Okay.
apparently a wrestler joked about was doing some kind of rap, kind of like how Max Caster does.
Yeah.
And he made a line saying that you should stay away from the bars like John Moxley. Yeah. I was like, that's a little wrong to be fucking saying.
Is he getting
but
shit from like? Well, I bet Moxley doesn't care. Do you think Moxley cares?
It's
Moxley probably don't even fucking know.
bro.
Yeah,
Moxley
Probably
probably don't even
does.
know.
He watches. You gotta be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he probably watched GCW.
Watch. I bet you he's going to go back to GCW before AEW.
And feud with this guy.
I heard what you said.
Right.
Someone said, so what are we going to do if Max Caster comes out and makes a rap about Big Swole? Or if those
You're going to have to shut the fuck up because that's their problem. Because
also, does this mean Cedric is like off the table? Does that mean like he's not going to be coming to...
I think Cedric's off the table.
He's not going to be all elite?
But because Cedric literally tweeted out a thing where it was clearly like at the same time as Tony's tweet, and he posted a GIF of like a stick person with the point flying over their head.
Oh no!
Yeah. I mean, think about Dante Martin. He has BLM on his arm every match, so. And they're pushing him. They're pushing him. So think about that. Maybe if Khan would have just said, "Look at Dante" in that tweet, and then without the "you suck at wrestling," then it's not what he said. But
if Khan would have been like, "Oh, look at all these black people that won this month," that's how we prove this point.
But no, maybe he.
How many of them have championships, buddy?
Maybe she just read the article, and was like. You know what? Thank you for your criticism.
He honestly, he should have said, "Thank you for your criticism. I'll work harder toward fixing this issue." There you go.
Oh God, it's so bad. I just keep reading it. Like I keep like thinking, like, all right, well, maybe if you break it down a little bit and like, if you
it's fucking
everything
bad.
Is bad about it. Everything. There's so many different layers to it.
The only way it's going to be fixed if he apologizes and
he needs to apologize.
If he was smart, he'd make a video apologizing.
No, he would make a T-shirt out of it and then give it to like some sort of like
that would be frowned upon.
No. So make a T-shirt and then give it like donate all of the proceeds to I don't.
Someone posted the thing where
think about if he was white and said all this.
Oh, buddy.
AEW be done, fucking canceled,
dude. AEW
fucking
would be
done.
Well, as soon as this happened, literally someone in the comments was like, "Well." AEW was fun while it lasted.
But yes, this is my final thought is I think since he himself is a person of color, he thought it was appropriate.
Yeah, he gets
to
a
say all
slide.
that. Well, I can't speak for the last part. That's
right.
Total insanity. What the fuck you doing? Like that's Jim Cornette level shit right there. That is telling someone they suck after they work for you. That's what Jim Cornette would do.
Yeah. But still, all right. So even if you take that part out of it. The whole thing is bad. My top 2 execs are brown.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. The word brown.
Yeah. The way that he opened the tweet up,
brown.
The way he literally said, "My top 2 execs are brown." That is literally
he didn't even say he was brown. He didn't even say he was. Think about that.
That is the equivalent of "I'm not racist. I have black friends." That's what that is. That is the exact equivalent of
you're
that.
Not even going to admit the fact that you're not even. You know what I'm saying?
No, he did.
He did.
He said my top 2 AEW execs are brown. Me and Mega.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he named himself.
That doesn't fucking count.
So also he named himself as a. Well, I mean, I guess he is a top. That's not false.
Why did he say brown? I don't get why he's got to be.
But why did he have to open that up with my top 2 execs are brown? That is literally the equivalent.
The whole
of
thing
that.
is just.
It doesn't even matter anyway because he didn't read the article. Obviously,
he obviously
has
did.
to say that.
I think he probably read because he talked about the diversity issue. He didn't even mention the fucking women's issue that was brought up about how they don't get fucking TV time.
Which that's been something that that's not
since day
we've
one.
been able to see that.
I think he started seeing the hate, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Read the fucking title and was like,
he read the title. Was like, "Oh,
Meg,
what the hell?"
I'm mentioning you in a tweet. We're gonna tell her that we're brown, so she can't say this shit, Meg. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna tell her she's a bad fucking wrestler.
Yeah, quick. Yeah, he's like, quick. Somebody get me a list of all the black people who won this month on AEW.
Yeah,
right now.
Dude, show me the rankings.
Like I said earlier, isn't I thought Nyla was Native American over that.
Well, she's
I didn't
mixed,
know she was.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. But she's presented as a Native
black.
American.
She's presented on TV as Native, but she's still black. So
okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Scorpio Sky. Sorry,
what did he just say?
He's 5th in the rankings.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he had a response.
Oh, wow. No. I was just looking at the rankings. Sorry.
No. We'll say though,
Scorpio Sky used to be in an all-black wrestling promotion. So.
I have noticed quite a few.
It's like gangster stuff.
Quite a few MAGA. I have noticed quite a few MAGA hats from people
supporting
defending Tony Khan. Yeah. I even saw a Twitter account called Defend MAGA. Trump is the best president. Liking the tweet.
Jesus Christ!
Like, that tells you all you need to know about that tweet right there.
They're going to get the fucking banhammer from the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group if they ever join that group. But
this is really.
I'm telling you now.
It's going to tear apart AEW if it does not apologize.
If you don't, it's a. I'm also having to make sure I do a good. I'm trying to cool down.
Stop fucking with the
like
microphone,
this.
MJ.
I'm trying to make sure to cool down some of the stuff because now, I'm trying to post general stuff in the AEW group. Like I try to post who I want to see as champion in 2022, and I posted. Let me find it. I posted a picture of I posted Thunder Rosa, Butcher and Blade, Scorpio Sky, The Acclaimed, and Anna Jay and Malachi.
Sure.
Which I would love to see all of them hold gold, especially The Acclaimed. I've become such a huge fan of The Acclaimed. It was so weird. At first, back when the Max Caster stuff initially happened, I was kind of off on Max Caster, but now he's won me back over as a fan.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
and
good.
I just love watching them.
Why? It's because he's really witty.
Because he's great at what he does. He's great at what he does, and he's actually a really good. He's actually a pretty good. He's actually a really good talent in the ring. Not every rap, but yeah. But anyway, I posted a picture of that, and literally some jackass commented on it, was not diverse enough.
Oh my god!
I was oh fuck you, buddy.
Well, wait, didn't Anthony Bowens face Darby Allin on Rampage 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So on this past one?
There goes one.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
So Tony could have he could have said that match.
He could have.
That's what I was saying. I didn't know what I didn't watch. Obviously,
Street Fight,
and also to back Tony, Anthony Bowens is a gay black man. So there you go, Swole.
Yeah. One of my wrestlers is a gay black man.
Why? No, he is a gay brown man.
Sorry.
Tony, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, man.
What are you doing? If he was drunk, he needs to apologize. If he was sober, he needs to apologize.
If he was sober, this is even worse.
Oh, well, yeah. If he was sober, then he must have had a phone call to Cornette. He was like, just tell her she's a bad wrestler.
Is Shadcon on Twitter? Do we know? I think he is, isn't he?
I don't know.
But this... Okay.
He is.
Know.
Oh, God.
People in the comments was now you guys know, y'all know why us Jaguar fans and Fulham fans hate them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because he's booking shows while they're losing fucking games.
Someone said, "Well, it's bad that Tony Khan shamed Big Swole, but nobody said shit about Tim Tebow."
No, well, they kind of did. But it's actually, I don't know if you guys have seen it. A lot of people are shitting on Shad now and the Jaguars. There's a clown emoji and they're putting the little mustache on it, like Shad's, and they're just completely fucking dogging. Not good. This is bad timing for the whole Shad family.
Okay.
Tony Shad.
So what do we think is going to happen if he doesn't apologize? How do you think it's going to play out?
People aren't going to re-sign, and people aren't going to sign.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely going to deter.
It's definitely going to cause a huge rift. And
agreed.
So you think AEW is going to just whisk away?
No, God,
no.
I don't think it's too big. This isn't going to tear it down.
But lines are going to be drawn, and it's going to be clear, stuff like that.
So is this going to bring more toxic positivity?
Oh yeah, definitely. Fans will defend everything they do, because what's this going to do now? Now assholes who are wanting to try and prove a point and say Big Swole was wrong are going to bring up every time a black person is on TV.
Well, I think
wins.
I think you're right in the whole Jade situation with because I do think she's going to win. What?
The fuel is this. Have you guys seen this guy that makes videos on AEW? How it is. Only white people are champions, and all the other companies. He did the weather map of it.
That was great.
I think maybe some of these guys' videos, because I saw him on Twitter. He gets followers, dog. He gets people watching him. I think maybe that contributes to a little bit to this, and how, Big Swole said some stuff, and then Fightful wants to put diversity in there, and then people just instantly said, "I'm not reading it. I know what it means."
Diversity,
But see, here's the thing. Like I said, people didn't read the full article. They read the headline.
People did not read the full fucking. That's why I didn't think nothing was going to come of it. But obviously, it did even before Tony responded too. So, think about that.
Yeah, before. Yeah, when I just posted just the initial article, it talked about how hey, these are good hey, these are good criticisms, and she's absolutely right. Things need to change. People shit all over me.
I want to know what the timetable was. So. I want to see, when did her podcast come out, and then how soon did Tony...
I think it was the day before.
Right?
Well, it wasn't even the podcast. It was the Fightful article.
Yeah, it was a Fightful article. It wasn't the podcast itself.
Yeah,
gotcha.
She went on the podcast, and the article is kind of quote tweeting what she said in the article. Yeah.
Which, they got I bet they got a whole bunch of viewers on their fucking page now, so...
Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, I saw Sean Dean commented, yeah. What the fuck is going to happen with Leo, man? I know we already talked about it, but...
Okay. I'll give a quick little opinion. Maybe this is the same problem I've had with Sammy. I have with plenty other indie wrestlers. Listen, if you really want to be taken seriously and people not shit on you and call you bad names and shit, and then you'd be like, oh man, I just want y'all to leave me alone, post shit on your personal with your real name. Don't use your fucking in-ring name. Don't put it on your Twitter where you promote all your events you attend to and wrestle at.
And then kayfabe.
Tell that to the people that care about what the fuck you're saying, other than I'm going to see this guy's tweet and just shit all over it because fuck this guy.
Right.
Same thing like I said with Sammy. Dude, just shut the fuck... Dude, don't tell your fans your personal life because you're going to get toxic. That's it. It's what it is. And they do not learn. Sammy's still not learning, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So, Kyle, we already talked about it a little bit. You said what you wanted in 2022. Can you just say it again? You want a little bit more. Well, obviously you want.
Well, Jay White.
Come on.
Well, obviously I want these criticisms to be
addressed. All this stuff to be fixed
and
obviously.
Fixed.
But outside of this,
not necessarily fixed because I know that's not going to happen.
True.
But at least
improved,
worked on.
Yeah.
Improved. Yeah. I want to see improvement. Yeah.
It just,
but there are just people I want to see hold gold in 22.
Okay.
Thunder Rosa, which I think she's going to beat Britt Baker probably at Revolution.
Yeah.
So the Butcher, because I love the Butcher. Maybe even the Blade, just to give them a tag title run for a little bit. It don't have to be that long.
No,
come on, just give it to me, please. Yeah. Scorpio Sky, I think he's should have had championship long before. It's way overdue.
He won the fucking ring, so what the fuck
he should have beat
happened?
Cody. He has to 100% should have beat Cody and been the TNT champion, but whatever. I think Anna Jay.
Oh yeah,
I think she'd be great. Malachi Black, boy.
Oh yeah.
House of Black page, like it or whatever.
Do it, join it, follow it, whatever, thumbs up it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a lot of reconstruction. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of reconstruction. Yeah, today is gonna be a day where a lot of things are gonna change around.
Oh, okay.
Inner workings of the group.
Oh,
we got to contain.
I want to see the Acclaimed hold gold.
Okay,
I think they're a great tag team.
They're due for it.
Yeah, they're long due for it, and they're fan favorites. So
they're kind of bad.
Yeah,
people.
Well, you know what I mean.
But
you know what I mean,
man.
They're heels on TV.
People love the Acclaimed. Okay,
they love to hate them.
We live in a wrestling world where heels get over more than faces.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
But okay, let's see, and just bold predictions.
Yeah, give me one big bold prediction. One.
See, I can't do one. I have so many.
You just do. Yeah. Okay, I can't do one for each division. How about that?
One for each division. Shit.
That counts trios.
Okay, fine. Trios titles be introduced, I think.
Okay.
There's
what's
one.
coming, dude? You already know.
Oh
yeah. They're building all these teams of threes. Come on.
True.
Maybe.
True. Maybe except for Pinnacle. What's the other one called?
Super Click.
So what's a big one?
Well, no, now it's Man, I think we should talk about that.
MJ, I think MJF is going to end up dethroning Hangman.
I thought you said deep throating at first, and you said dethroning.
Dethroning.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay. I mean, for a second, it took me a second to register what you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, dethroning
Hangman.
I have to see Homo's naked. I don't see nothing
But
wrong.
also, like, you know, pretty sure Wardlow's going to turn on MJF.
Oh, dude,
that's not a bold prediction.
It's going to be a match between him and Sean Spears, and then it's going to lead to...
Yeah. But yeah, I think MJF is going to end up taking the title off of Hangman.
All right. And who is one face that you'd like to see show up in AEW that's not there yet in 2022?
Oh, easy.
Just one.
Zach Allen.
Dan Housen.
Oh, okay.
Dan Housen.
Isn't he kind of a tweener, though?
Who?
Think about it. Dan Housen. He's kind of a tweener.
He thinks so? Look.
He was tag teams with Brody King.
Look.
Think about that.
Well, also, I want to see the House of Black form, which I think is happening soon anyway.
But I don't think they would put him in there.
No,
come on. That would be not.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
I like it, though, but it'd be weird.
Dan Housen would fit really good with Dark Order.
Dan Housen is a...
He would.
See, people misinterpret Dan Housen's thing. Dan Housen is a cult leader. He wants to take over the world, but he's a true cult leader where he's nice.
Dark Order.
In order to get people on his side. He said this before on a podcast. Too many people in wrestling have done the cult leader gimmick and came off as like this scary, intimidating person instead of being overly nice and getting people on their side.
Well, Brody was nice. He was nice to Sue, and like he was nice to certain people. Like,
right, and I mean that's how they got Cabana in the group,
or
right? Everyone's being nice.
You
to
could
him.
not put Dan. You could put Dan House in Dark Order, and he can be the manager of Reynolds.
Manager.
Think about it. He can come out with them and shit. Like,
do you mean just because his leg is broken, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He could still wrestle after, but he could be in a Dark Order, man.
I feel like he should be doing his own. He should be doing his own thing.
Imagine the skits that'll come out of Dan.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Him and fucking John, dude. That John Silver and him. That's what I'm saying. Put him with Silver and Reynolds, man.
Dude. Him and Orange Cassidy.
Him and Reynolds is literally the same character, just different personalities of that character.
I would like my bold prediction. I'm just going to name one. Is I would like a true traditional joint show between New Japan and AEW, like a formal bond.
New Japan's doing New Japan's already doing a formal bond with Noah right now.
Yeah, but they could do it with AEW maybe if they come over
do
to
with
the
AEW.
States.
Yeah, they could have.
I would just like to have I like co-promoted shows.
They could have Orange Cassidy,
it would probably
squash Jay White.
Yeah,
it would probably be New Japan strong in AEW if anything.
Yeah,
that's true.
But then you don't get
Jay White's
really
spending a lot of time.
Wait, who?
Please.
Jay White. He's
a bold prediction.
He's not at Wrestle Kingdom this year.
I'd like to do is MJ to stop doing that.
You understand that? You understand? Please understand. Yes or no? Shut the fuck up!
See, MJ?
I was told there was new soundboards, but I didn't.
Hey, how you say in Japanese? Shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, I think we should bold prediction. I already gave you mine.
I didn't do one yet.
Yeah. I already asked you, didn't I?
What'd I say?
No, I didn't ask you yet. What's your bold prediction? No, you said Jay White, you asshole. You did.
I believe. Well, yeah, but I believe. Well, I'm going off of what Kyle said.
Okay.
Kyle said that MJF's going to beat Hangman.
Yeah.
Well,
Jeff, I think Hardy Boys.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's going to beat Hangman.
We'll get another broken.
Not Jeff Hardy. We're going to get Broken Hardys versus Red Dragon. I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, I can't believe. The end of Rampage, guys. Yeah, dude, it's
Kyle O'Reilly wants it. So
Kyle O'Reilly don't want to be with Adam Cole, bro. Don't want to be with him. He's like, fuck.
Who do you think's going to end up getting custody of Adam Cole?
Probably Bucks.
The Bucks or
I don't
Red
think
Dragon?
because really,
I think we're eventually going to get the Elite versus Undisputed Era. Also, what are they going to fucking call themselves? Adam Cole said Adam Cole said in the interview on Dynamite. I think he said he meant. I don't know if he meant like this was their team name or if he was just referred to them as that. But I like the name. I think they should go with that. He said that they were the Paragon. Of something. I was like, the Paragon. That sounds like a good name.
Paragon.
Yeah, it does fucking.
Isn't that some MJ?
Name.
That's Paragon. Isn't
That's
Paragon?
That's
yeah.
That's
But
weird.
literally, Adam Cole said that, and I was like, that's a good name.
I just don't. I'm done with these higher mountain names. The Pinnacle,
right?
The Paragon. Like, come on, just do something.
Speaking of Pinnacle,
well, it's also
are they ever going to fucking do anything with them?
Pinnacle.
Are they even
brands.
a group?
Don't they have like?
I mean, for right now, I guess CM Punk's not facing MJF.
Dude, don't you love that Punk?
That's what happened on Rampage.
Punk openly talked shit about Brad Shepard. That was fucking great. That was hilarious.
Well, I think we've gone the distance, as they say.
This week's going to be the trials and tribulations of Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega is going to come back. I'm going to say around Revolution as a face.
Revolution. Yeah, I can see him coming back.
Games.
Who do you think he'll be feuding with? You think he's going to be
Adam Cole?
Adam Cole, for sure. That's a for sure thing.
They already set it up.
They might, or they could do the redo Omega and Bryan if Bryan doesn't beat.
I want to see
a
new
man.
What?
My dream match is Kenny Omega and Punk.
I want to see a new finger poke of Doom. That's what I want to happen.
That's not what. No,
that would be fun. Go follow the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Go do that. Go on Twitter at GSW_pro, and also on Instagram at FightGSW. That's all I got right now. I mean, my plugs are short right now.
It was all a dream, baby. It was all a dream.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, we'll talk."
I got pages. I haven't been on lately because of the holidays, so we're definitely going to start that back up.
Yeah, good.
And if, in light of recent events, they're no longer in coercion with the brand AEW,
you should start a Tony Khan fan page.
You should make a Tony Khan fan page, yeah.
Yeah, dude, not just like. Yeah. See what Tony Khan did? Yeah, he's so great. I love him so much. Why?
Screwed Swole.
Dude, I gotta post that.
What about you, Kyle? You got any plugs you want to throw out there before?
I mean, obviously the AEW All Elite Wrestling.
Of course,
obviously. Join it, greatest AEW group ever.
Do it.
Oh yeah, and join the AEW live chat. I'll put it.
We're also not an echo chamber. We will let all positive and negative in.
Right.
So
opinionated people is what this group's about.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we will not. I don't care. Okay.
As long as you don't say any racist or
don't be an asshole
or transphobic sexist shit, then yeah.
Right.
Join Danhausen Fanhausen. We're almost at 6,000 members. It's still going strong. Danhausen's an active member.
Do not tag him.
Yeah, please stop harassing the fucking talent. Stop tagging him in every post. Like he's in the group. He sees what you say.
Are fortunate enough.
I literally woke up to a DM from him on Messenger where he told me about how some guy was being an asshole and asked me if I could take care of that. And I told him
he asked you to murder him.
No, he asked me to murder him.
Hey, you take care of him.
He said, Kyle, take care of him.
Davis, message Kyle. Tell him about the blood.
Oh. All right, well.
He said he will rue the day.
Yeah, he will rue.
Motherfuckers!
The day.
Dude, that is my favorite response.
I know, I downloaded that video in the chat.
That shit.
Well, that's all I got. I think we should wrap it up. Right.
Watch Marked Out every Monday.
Yeah, go subscribe every Monday. We've got. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We've only got 4 more Monday shows. We're going down to just Wednesdays. I don't know if it's temporarily, forever. I don't fucking know.
Maybe you should make a new show. You know?
Yeah, we could just do it. We could do whatever the fuck we want. But go subscribe to Marked Out Wrestling. Yeah, Marked Out. What was it? We could do strippers. We could do fucking.
Get Jenna Jameson, Francine, all them on there.
Dawn Marie. I was always a big Dawn Marie fan. I liked her.
I was referring to the ECW hat.
Oh,
Jenna
yeah,
Jameson, Francine.
Oh, I see. Okay, Beulah.
Yeah. And,
they broke her neck.
How are we ending it?
To close this out,
yes,
we'll
please
just leave you with this. You can give honest criticism to a company and still be a fan.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RavePro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.